think, it starts with some of the guys that have been here for a while, Barkey, Hubie, Eck, happy for those guys and proud of those guys. So on to the next one.
And for yourself, and even itching to get back in there, to get that goal, to tie it up early like that, what was that like?
Yeah, it was great. It's, this is the toughest time of the year to be watching. So, I wanted to make sure that I showed, showed Brew and showed everyone that I can help this team win.
What was the mood there after they tie it late and went into overtime there? What was the kind of mood going in the locker room?
We're all right with it. All year we've kind of, been in a position where, we've been behind some close games, and we've been tied, right towards the end. So, we got great leadership in that room, and there wasn't any panic or we weren't down. We were just excited to get back out there and finish the job.
What are your thoughts on just the idea that you're moving on here? You're going to play either Toronto or Tampa Bay in the next round. I don't know if you even thought that far ahead before this moment. I don't know. Yeah,
no, not quite. I think in the room we were all focused on, just a day at a time. We know obviously in this league that anybody can beat anybody. So, they played great and fought with us every inch of the way that series. So, we didn't really look ahead too much, but obviously now we can take a step back, enjoy for a sec, and then, start game planning.
Obviously, Carver Hagee was a game-time decision, playing through something. What does it say about him, just how he's played this entire series and coming through again tonight?
Yeah, he's been great. He's been great. There's no surprise in that locker room when Hags, scores and is dominant and all that stuff. We see it, every day in practice. So, they may be finding the net a little more than they were a bit there, but, there's no surprise in that locker room. We got all the confidence in the world in him.
It seems like ever since you've got here, you've lived up to that playoff moment. Like in that series against Tampa, you were living up to the physicality. You got that overtime winner. But what about your style of play really shines through that moment?
Yeah, I think, I just love playoff hockey. It's hard. You got to earn every inch you get, and that's kind of how I've been my whole life, being an undersized guy and underrated and stuff like that. I live for moments like this.
The reason the Panthers got Claude Giroux is for games like this, and he showed up big, 2 primary assists and a goal. Just what was it like watching him work out there tonight?
Playoff G, let's go, baby. Let's go.
What do you think this team learned this series that can help them going forward?
I think, we're playing great teams, so there's going to be moments that, they pour it on us and they got all the momentum. So we just have to take it a shift at a time and do what we can to shift the momentum in our favor.
You mentioned it a little bit, the guys who've been here a long time, Barkey, Hubie, Eck, it's a decade here where they've never kind of had a moment like this. Just, like, what does it mean to you guys to do this for them? And how, I'm sure we'll talk to one of them probably in a little bit here, but just how did you kind of see them react to this tonight?
Yeah, it's great. Like I said, I'm proud of those guys. Like you said, they've been here for a while. They're really the foundation of what Billy got going here. So proud of those guys, and I'm excited for them and their whole group moving forward.
Take a question from the Zoom. George Richards, Florida Hockey Now.
Hey, I just jumped on a little late. I don't know if you were asked this, but how amped up were you to get back in the lineup first, and how tough was it to watch those games? I know you really wanted to get in there.
Yeah, this time of year, you never want to be out. You want to be out there fighting with your teammates. Brew's got a tough job. Billy did a heck of a job bringing in, a ton of depth and a lot of guys. So, he's the one that's got to make the tough decisions. But, their message was just stay ready. It's going to come. And, that's what I did. I just stayed ready, worked hard, and here we are.
And it's up to you to stay in it, right?
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I got to, make it tough for them to take me out again.
Thank you.
Thank you.